やっほーみんな、でダーリンですわ。あつまれ動物の森にようこそ。今日はフォンホロで何が起こっているのか見てみましょう。さあ、行こうわ。待って。何かがおかしいわね。そう、今日はエイプリルフールはね。びっくりした？やめて。はいはい。終わるわ。Well, that was a little bit weird, wasn't it? Anyway, if you couldn't figure it out, April Fools, I suppose. And I mean, I'm really not much of a prankster, so I thought I'd just do a severely weird intro for today because, just to sort of like get out of the way, it's April Fools. There's no more pranks today. That's it. That's the extent of my pranking sensibilities or knowledge. So, I don't know. If you're curious of what I said in Japanese and try and Google translate it and you might get some amusing results maybe. Hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 3:41pm on Friday, April 1st, 2022. I don't have any big news today, but I would like to touch on one seasonal topic. We've got cherry blossom petals, they are back. So maybe we can get a few more cherry blossom recipes. I saw April Fool's. I don't think Animal Crossing does anything April Fool's wise, does it? Not that I can think of off the top of my head. It's always a very sad spot we've been missing out because they used to... at least I remember Wild World, they gave you like a furniture item, which is basically a leaf, which looks like a leaf. Does that make sense? Like, you know how all the furniture items in this game look like leaves, and this one is like, oh, it's like leaf, and you put it down, and it's actually just the Animal Crossing leaf. But here it's just another start of a month, so it's really like NBD, I suppose, in Animal Crossing. Apparently, it's something they stopped celebrating, perhaps because people didn't like pranks. I don't know. But it's sort of like a no loss in the end, neither here nor there. I can't say I'm particularly like, woo, Animal Crossing, not Animal Crossing. I mean, yeah, I am like, woo, Animal Crossing, but it's not like I'm like, whoa, April Fools, can't wait to prank some people. I'm not really much of a prankster, I suppose. And I'll make a small few jokes here and there, but there's nothing really much. I won't take anything much further, I suppose. But that doesn't mean I'm against April Fools in general and having a little bit of fun. Of course, just not at the expense of other people. Of course, it's a golden rule. Any prank you do today on April Fools, which I suppose you probably would have already done by now, should be one which all the recipients, I suppose, of it can laugh at afterwards and also feel like they were part of a fun rather than being at the expense of a fun. Now, of course, your friend groups may vary. You might be a load of friend groups who really like taking the mick out of each other and being, I suppose, aggressive in that sort of way. Oh, not aggressive, that's a little bit much, I should say, but who likes these much harsher jokes, I suppose, at each other, which at the moment, like in the moment would make you incredibly mad, but afterwards you'll laugh at. You know your friend group better than I would, so if you reserve your own judgment, I suppose, for that sort of thing. Me in particular, I've probably said my piece about April Fools over the past 2 years or something, but yeah, so I guess we'll just sort of talk about it's gonna be like, let's talk about like what other April Fools events have been going on. I don't really know, in the gaming sphere that is, and probably like on other sites as well. I will say there's not really much that's going on, but I've noticed it seems like April Fools maybe not celebrations per se, but April Fools event seems to die down a bit. I will say it's rather common in gacha games to celebrate, or I should say Japanese gacha games, to celebrate April Fools, just like as a one-off joke, and for some reason they seem to go really hard a lot of the times. So I like to check out, there's a subreddit about gacha games, and you can go on with gacha, it's called like gacha games or gacha gaming, I can't remember, and they have a thread basically on my April Fools, and I was reading some of that earlier today to basically see what happens. Because it's not something which is covered so much in a lot of Western games. Like I don't know if League of Legends have done anything. They've done things in previous years. They've put out like April Fool's skin lines and that sort of thing. I don't know of anything that we've done this year, and I don't know if there's any event. So it's sort of just like okay. I'm on the r/game subreddit right now just to sort of see what sort of things that they've done. I guess I'll sort this by best or whatever. But I can tell you about some of the games I play, what they've done in April Fools wise. I'm going to get rid of the Japanese intro I typed down on my notepad just to make sure I got it right. It's been a while since I've written anything in Japanese, so I'm not actually sure if everything I said was grammatically correct, but I think it was. But I apologise if it wasn't, but I don't think I have a particularly large Japanese audience, so I think I'll be okay in that regard. Oh, you know what I should do? I should definitely put the title of this episode in Japanese as well. I didn't even consider that until just now. That's a fantastic idea. Let's do that. No, what was I going to say? As you know, I play a few gacha games, one of them being Genshin Impact. Do anything? No, but Genshin Impact is also a Chinese company, and I don't know if they particularly celebrate April Fools as much. It's always with Japanese ones, but do for some reason. Idolmaster, Cinderella Girls, Starlight Stage, they have an event where basically you're playing Pokemon Snap with all the characters in the game. Obviously the characters are idols or whatever. I didn't actually play it, I'm going to be honest, because of the time difference is a little bit annoying. Because it uses local time to display like relevant events. So because of course we're like 8 hours behind, I think Japan right now. It didn't actually display the April Fool's event for me last night, and then wasn't really in the mood to do it this morning, so I didn't. But it's basically, as I understand it, it's basically Pokemon Snap, which is like Starlight Stage goes really hard with the April Fool's jokes. I don't know about my friendship. Goes really hard. Wait, hold on a minute. Is this a thing where we ask about friendship? It increases our friendship like gain with for that day or something. Let's divine. I mean, Fawn is our closest friend. We'll see what she even says about that in the first place. Probably not a lot because we're not particularly close friends, I'd imagine. Probably should have done this with Pecan, see how close friends we are with Pecan. But what was I going to say? Yeah, Starlight Stage goes hard. Like, I can't remember what we did last year. But one of the previous years, they made like a full-on auto battler using all the characters. By the way, this game has like 100 characters in it, so they made an auto battler, like an auto chess auto battler. That was quite funny. One of the years they did like a Minesweeper sort of competitive Minesweeper game. One of the years they basically did some knows as well. Continue speaking to him and kind of waiting for which Fawnhollow's name. Nice. Before they did like it's a rhythm game by the way, but they basically did like this weird gimmick mode and where you're fighting as like giant Titan robots. Oh, special blessings. Significant payment, probably of 10,000. What does this do? 10,000 bells. Sure, why not? I don't know. I assume this means we get double benefits. Oh, this just straight up increases our strength of our friendship. Oh, we should do this more often. I didn't realise this was a thing. It's kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. Not that we're particularly short on bells, I suppose. Nor do we have anything to ever spend bells on ever again, but still. What have we done in some of the other years? I can't remember off the top of my head. There was another one where they did like some sort of superhero minigame things. That was pretty cool. But they basically done quite a lot of stuff. I can't think of Starlight Stage if we've done anything else. Anyway, the other one I play Idolmaster's Shiny Colours. They also go really hard as well. Like it's a very story-driven game, that one. Story and character-driven. This time it was like a murder mystery. It was like a really long murder mystery story, basically, where you had to basically deduce which of the characters in the game was the murderer, who was the accomplice or something. I don't know. I'm not that good at Japanese, so I couldn't really understand it, so I just skipped through it. But that's basically the sort of gist of what I understood it to be from reading what other people said it was. It was basically full-on murder mystery where you could actually like put together pieces. It actually had like a logical system for clues and that sort of thing. And I was like, that's pretty cool. Last year they had like this huge branching path where they basically wrote like a choose your own adventure thing with like 81 different endings, and it was like, whoa, okay, that's a bit much. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Project Sakai, which you might actually know if you're at all interested in that sort of, I suppose, genre of games, because I had an English release recently. We're going to ignore you, Biscuit, I apologise, as we sort of wander over here. We know Kicks is our visitor, so we don't actually need to check up the beach, so I don't know why I'm going down here. They had a thing where basically all the characters in the game are in like these sort of bands. They basically mixed up all the bands and did like cover songs of each other's songs. That was pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know what we did last year. I don't even know if this game's been alive a year. I mean, I have some other games on my phone. I suppose I can see what we're doing, or I could not, because now I think about it, I'm gonna have to download all the games and their patch updates. But for some other games, like the bigger one, I can't remember what the game's called. I think it's called like Princess Connect or something. They basically made like a full-on auto battler, like an auto chess, just like Starlight Stages, except for like way bigger in scale. It actually looks like Dota. Well, what's Dota Auto Battler? Not Auto Chess, but the official Underlords, Overlords, something like that. It looks like that, basically, or it looks like just like your usual sort of mobile auto battler. And I don't know. Apparently, it's pretty good, or pretty fun, I suppose. I don't know how balanced it necessarily is, but that's like it's amazing how much effort these Japanese developers, I suppose, all these mobile games will put in for just basically a one-day joke. It's incredible, because it's just like, poof, it's gone normally after that. Actually, Starlight Stage have a thing where they have an arcade where you can continuously play them, I suppose, throughout the year. Oh, another thing that Starlight City did is they did this whole big quiz thing. I remember that. That was quite a fun one. But yeah, it's an amazing amount of the effort they go to just for a joke. Oh, Cookie Run Kingdom I saw did when I was talking to one of my friends about it because they play it, and it was a thing like you feed your characters mushrooms and they turn into like humans or something. I'm trying to think of what else. And another game, Bandori, that's another one you might be familiar with if you're familiar with this genre, because it has an English release as well. They made like a dating simulator or something, like an online dating sim. Can't remember. Like what other games have done stuff? I know Among Us have got that horse mode out or something, where everyone's now just like a centaur, which I guess isn't really horse mode, that's centaur mode. Now I think about it, but still. I don't know what else I've seen. So this is sort of where I just scroll down. I know Tumblr have done. I don't really know what Tumblr's is. I just opened Tumblr and there's like a light switch in the top left corner. You flick it and then there's like a ridiculous amount of buttons and like things to like sort of click and mess around with appear on your dashboard. And I'm just like, all right, I don't really know what this is, but sure. Let's see. Guild Wars 2 Lion's Arch has gone to the dogs. I don't really know what that means, but that probably makes sense if you play Guild Wars 2. So the Grand Piazza will be filled with dogs, basically. Okay, there's just a load of dogs everywhere, fair enough. Among Us Source Mode. Coffee Stain Studios is working on Goat Simulator musical motion picture directed by Steve-O. Alright. I'm sure there's a... That's very cursed. I don't even know what this is. It's got a weird trailer. I don't know. Is there like a summary of all April Fools? April Fools 2020 summary? All the April Fools food and drink launches. I'm sure like some other big brands have probably done stuff. Carrot milk, chicken flavor tango. Okay. Cream hill, sausage roll smoothie. Gross. What the heck? Sunday roast spaghetti. I tried 2-in-1 wine. That's actually a hilarious idea. Walker's bread. Interesting. I wonder if they actually make these, because Google used to do like these really big sort of April Fool's events, which I assume is just for the people who work at oh my god, mashed potato Easter egg. The people who actually work at Google just basically sort of goofing off in their free time and having like these sort of fun projects to work on. I don't know if Google have done them recently though. There's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna close that out. April Fool's Tower Defense Simulator. No. April Fool's 2022 pranks. Today's all the best pranks. Digital Spy. All right, here we go. Digital Spy. You can't steer me wrong about what's going on in the tech world of April Fools, I suppose. EastEnders, Ant and Dec, don't care. Grand Designs. Who are these people? Good Morning Britain. That's four things. Digital Spy, you steered me wrong, is all I can say about that. We're gonna run around and try and find whoever's crafting. PC Gamer, the best April Fool's Day pranks. Here we go. Because as you know, we're all gamers here, so we got to find out exactly what's going on too. HyperX touch grass keycaps. That's really funny, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I did see I can't remember, I think it was like Razer or something, like their April Fool's things, they had like a full body suit so you could feel exactly what your character was feeling in the game. The touch grass keycap is actually so funny. Touch grass. House Flipper Friends update. Oh, the game's not called House Flipper Friends, it's actually a Friends update, it seems. Overclock Elgato Camlink Retro. It doesn't have a good picture of this here, because the tweet embedded is not very tweet. Oh, so they basically went, oh god, I was playing music, don't listen to that. Retro paraphernalia for your computer. Oh my god. Hypercam. Oh, that's nostalgic. Is this Rainbow Six Siege? Rainbow Six Siege, they strapped every conceivable scope to an MP7. It looks like an absolute monstrosity, I can tell you that much. Is this actually in the game? Or is it just a... Oh, it's not actually in the game. Or it doesn't look like it's actually in the game. That's a shame. I'd imagine it's quite funny. It's quite an amusing picture. What the heck is this? A lot of people have done like NFT joke, like April Fool things, which is like, you know, if you want my thoughts on not April Fools, on NFTs, not good. Downvote. Dislike. Is perhaps what I'd... Let's just summarize it like that, you know. We don't need to go into other people have covered it in much better sort of topics. There's Goat Simulator 1. Is that it? Genshin Impact here, the current and next banners. I mean, that's not really an April Fool's thing, to be honest. The best and worst about annual things. You know, maybe Reddit have like an April Fool's. We can see what the subreddits have done. I haven't really noticed what the subreddits have done. I know some of the Discords, but the most common sort of like April Fool's joke for like these Discords and like communities, that sort of thing, is they basically just change themes to like another rival game or something like that. April Fool's, there's a whole subreddit for April Fool's. Mega thread. Oh yeah, they're bringing back like r/place or something, which is like, I mean, some people are really into that, but you know me, I'm just like, this is second time you're bringing it back. I'm not so cool anymore, I suppose. Harry Potter's changed layout to highlight the fan favourite book Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. As I understand it, people do not like the Cursed Child, so, you know, therein lies the joke. Delivery bans pineapple on pizza. What else is going on? Cat herder? Duolingo owl. Lawyer fights a Duolingo owl. Oh, a personal injury lawyer warned you about Duolingo owl. That's pretty good. Unless it's a bad video, in which case it's not. Broadsheet Chris. Wordle Fool's Day. What's a Wordle one? Okay, you know, I haven't done Wordle for ages. Let's do Wordle today and see what it is. I know the Hurdle, which is like the music-based Wordle one, because one of my friends talked about it yesterday. It was the Hurdle for today is Ricassi, Never Gonna Give You Up. Do you think it's gonna be Fools? Oh, it's only got an O and S for Fools. Is it April? April's not on the word list? Is it? I haven't played this for so long. What do I normally do? I normally try and hit as many letters as possible. Print. It's got an N-O... It's got S-O-N-T. Snoot. No, it doesn't have two O's. It ends with T and the middle one's O. Snout? That's not much of a Wordle. That's not much of an April Fool's. Did I get April Fool's by this? Wordle Fool's Day. Truth is, I really do want to believe in Paige, but I don't think she may be trying to pull a collective leg. What? Did Wordle not do anything? Did I just get April Fool's by this site? April Fool's. Screen on? What the heck is this? We just tell you what the word is. There was no April Fool's. I got bested, I suppose. But there was no Wordle. I didn't even spell Wordle correctly. I put Wordle. I feel got, to be honest, I think. Unless it's on their Twitter. I guess not. I don't know. I don't know. There's an independent article about being like, this is an April Fool's Day. No, I don't even do Wordle, I'm going to be honest. So, who knows? I'm going to close this, spoiler alert. Okay, so it turns out this article sucks and we're not going to look at it anymore. We're just going to look at the subreddit. Prequel memes banned Star Wars content. Okay. History memes became Minecraft. I got to look at this. And Minecraft memes became history memes. It's okay. I do love it when two basically completely unrelated oh no, I closed the wrong thing. Unrelated subreddits just end up switching things. Like there's ages back when My Little Pony one, you know, back when My Little Pony Friendship is Magic was like actually kind of a big thing. Switched with like one of the wrestling subreddits or something. That was a quite amusing one. Whale Facts is now dedicated to only opinions on whales. What? I haven't even heard of most of these subreddits. NFL has logos which look like they were made in MS Paint. What is going on? NBA went full corporate themed. Poland board has become Poland anything but board. What does that even mean? Oh, everyone has to be not ball shaped. Okay, that's pretty good. Poland board, actually, like, you know, it's a lot funnier when it's actually subreddit or like a community I'm like kind of mildly aware of. League of Legends became NFT sub. Yeah, I did see that one. League of Legends subreddit is just an absolute mess, I suppose, on April Fool's Day, so don't go there. What the hell's going on? I'm just reading stuff now. K-pop is now a subreddit for the girl group competition show Queendom 2. Okay, I mean that's quite like a insular joke, I suppose. Wait, have we seen Fawn yet? We should have been looking for Fawn to see if we can actually give her something for today. Oh well. Well, okay, well, and maybe it's people aren't reporting the cool ones. Or maybe I need to go on my actual subreddits, see what's going on. See, it's now 4 PM, so it's actually already, April Fool's is now already over in Japan. So all the other subreddits I usually go on have probably stopped doing their April Fool events by now. Oh, you know what? Let's quickly go. Yeah, I'm just going to leave, sorry. No, I'm going to see what subreddits are doing. Apologies, a little bit of a pause there. Hey Fauna, what's up? Do you feel like you're better friends with us right now? Let me give you a fossil so that you can truly feel even better. Does Animal Crossing not have April Fool's New Horizons? I should probably check. It's been a while since I've been here, so I forgot. April Fool's Animal Crossing. I am indeed giving you a Diplo tail tip. New Horizons? Nothing. Nothing. At least there's nothing on Wikipedia about it. You know, this is why we go to Nookipedia. Maybe Nookipedia's got something different. I'm actually kind of shocked that there's nothing. It does appear in the Nook Shopping seasonal event beginning with a 1.9 free update. Oh, we can purchase something. Oh yeah, whoopee cushion. Woo. You know what? I already purchased that. It's a bit of a shame they took it out, to be honest, but maybe they intend to put it back in 3.0, maybe? Oh yeah, r/place is a thing. Did I really talk about that? I already talked about that. It's coming back to Reddit. I don't know. Should we have a look and see how people are doing it? How's it coming along? So let's see. Reddit. We probably need to be on normal Reddit, don't we? Now I think about it. Okay, reddit.com r/place. I assume they're not doing anything else, which is saying because some of the previous Reddit experiments were actually pretty cool. Like our place obviously was a standout one. The button was pretty nice from what I remember. Oh look, it's coming along quite nicely. There's a giant Osu logo. And I'm just trying to see what I recognise. I don't know what this is. This looks like a Love Live. This looks like Ruby from Love Live, I assume. There's Toothless. There's a trans flag. There's a lot of country flags. Oh, there's that weasel from Inscription. There's Linux, I think. I see a tiny Kirby. I see a Hololive VTuber, sorry. The shark one. I don't remember her name. Gura? That sounds about right. I don't even know what's going on. You know, it was still in early days. What happened to my hand? Did I just like go backwards for it? As My Little Pony has been beheaded by the Ukrainian flag. I mean, we're still in early days, so you know, it's still a little bit chaotic exactly what's going on. So, this is kind of where you just leave it for a bit, and then you'll come back towards the end, and then people have somehow made something amazing, or you know, they've got a load of bots to do it, I suppose, together, rather than actual people. Well, that's going on pretty nicely. Like, there are some other cool, like, April Fool's Reddit things. Didn't they ever have, like, Circle or something, where you basically had to make the largest group possible without someone coming in to break it? Wasn't there, like, a chat room one? Like, Robin? Is that it? I can't remember what other ones there were, to be honest. There's ones where you can make, like, you stitch together, like, a movie clip. A movie video. But, I don't know. What else is on the April Fool's subreddit? What's your plan for April Fools? Did YouTube do anything? Let's go. This is where I go to my YouTube homepage to see if they did anything. Why didn't you have a new logo or anything? Google? Come on, Google. You got to at least have a new logo. What? Maybe I missed it. Google Doodles. Google Doodles. No, I don't want NFTs. What the heck? Lotteria? What on earth is that? Google.com/doodles. Here we go. Interactive. Mother's Day, 27th of March. That's true, that was Mother's Day. I did celebrate it, don't you worry. Huh. Oh, Discord has April Fools? Experiments. Power mode? What does that even mean? Power mode cheer. Combos? What on earth is going on? I don't know, I'm just trying to think of what other games I like. I can look up exactly what we've done. If anything. Why don't we go to... You know, Skullgirls. I've been meaning to get back into, or like, not get back into really, but like even start playing any sort of fighting games. Panzer Faust. That's one of the characters in the game. Should we sell some stuff? Do we have any Nookbound missions that we specifically need to do either? We sell some fruit. We don't really need to get Nookbound tickets anymore, is the thing. I don't know. They just stand Pans of House? Okay. What about... Oh yeah, look to my Starlight Stay subreddit. They themed it after one specific idol, which is fair enough. League of Legends is just a mess. Genshin Impact didn't do anything. Games. Oh, Pokemon. Did Pokemon do anything? It doesn't seem like it. I don't know why the Pokemon subreddit is one of the ones I've got pinned to my toolbar. It's not like I've... But the last time I played a Pokemon game has been, like, never. Okay, time to get this off my dashboard. Wait, what is it? You know, I think people just don't care about April Fools, which is fair enough. Like, in the grand scheme of things, if you were just like, oh, we had to get rid of one holiday, which holiday are we going to get rid of? I'm not being like, get out of here Christmas. I'm going to be like, get out of here April Fools. No one cares. not the biggest loss in the world. Has anyone I know made like an April Fool's video? I mean, I guess I technically have, but it's probably the lamest April Fool's video in the world. It's not really an April Fool's video in the slightest. I just started my video a little bit differently, and that's the extent of what I do. Siege skins? Like, none of these look like April Fool's videos. Pop. I don't think any of these are April Fool's videos. Alright, well, you know, fair enough. But basically, April Fool's has come and gone, and no one even cares, which is fair enough, you know. It's not exactly the most thrilling holiday in the world. It's, you know, I feel like pranks are sort of like hit or miss with people. Some people love them, you know. And people are very respectful. Well, those people who love them and are respectful, like that sort of Venn diagram, that intersection of them, they're the best people, I suppose, for April Fools. You know, then there's people who, you know, hate pranks. They don't care about April Fools. There's people who are bad with pranks, as in like they do like mean pranks. People hate them, I suppose, during April Fools. So, you know, it's a small subset of people who April Fools particularly even appeals to in the first place. I don't know, I just kind of like seeing people do sort of silly stuff, I suppose, not take things so seriously all the time. Well, I don't mean like that, I suppose. I mean like just seeing things like happen in games and events where it's just like utterly ridiculous. It's a good excuse to basically do something way out of like the norm for you, or like for whatever your game is known for, I suppose. Have we found whoever was crafting, didn't we? Maybe, I don't know. But alas, I suppose that's kind of all there is really for April Fools this year. But we'll round off this episode here, I guess. And that's not an April Fools because I have nothing else to talk about. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we can see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, Johnny.